to be. Y'all thought I was going to just let this thing go by and not talk about the Gorilla Glue girl in depth. Y'all know what, man, hit that like button. Hit that. I'm about to piss somebody off. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know what I do. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk about this Gorilla Glue situation because I feel it is important. I feel it's very important we talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it in a manner that you have not heard before. They like, I don't believe you. Good. Sit your ass down and pay attention and watch me work. Now, first, a lot of you guys don't know that the Gorilla Hair Glue girl, she got the shit out of her head. So first of all, let's give you some backstory on what's going on, where she is now, and then I'm going to come in and do what I do. That's only fair. I'm going to make it do what it do, baby.
Cold. It's pretty.
It's the same. It has the blonde mixed up. Yeah. $1 million shot right here.
Turn your head this way, okay? What's wrong? You're in pain? You have pain? If you feel anything, if it's too uncomfortable, let me know. We can get you more pain medicine, okay? This is cold.
That shit looks ridiculous. Hit that like button, goddammit. We got to talk about this shit.
Now we are here. Okay, it's coming loose. It's going to take us. Okay? But when I get there, I'll give it to you. And then today might not even be the day to do it, but after that, we'll just put a moisturizer in there. Okay? So
we're working with you, girl.
we'll put it in the microwave. Yeah.
Actually, as hot as you can do as possible with the conditioner will continue.
Yeah, I'm going to take it out, but this is getting in my way for now. I have to just take it out and I will just give the condition. You guys can come over and finish it, okay? And I'll scrub out. I'm not cutting, I'm just using this to separate it.
I'm amazed by correct.
Where's my Russians?
Right here. This is a sensitive area.
This is very sensitive, okay? I'm being very gentle.
You know how when you look at yourself in the mirror, this is the one you look at, you know.
At least they playing some music for her. Who picked out the playlist? That's what I want to know. Who selected the goddamn playlist?
After all this stuff, okay? I'm done, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, it was a pleasure meeting you. I'll see you tomorrow. Check those cards, make sure everything is fine. Okay, and I'm going to give you some medication for tonight, okay?
Oh, Lord, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this, Tough Love family. We got to talk about this.
And they can get you a new ponytail. But no ponytail now. Let your scalp heal, okay? Right now, your scalp, you just have to let everything.
That man had to tell her no ponytail.
Okay. You feel good as you're doing it. Good. Good. When you stop yourself from burning. Okay. Yeah. Like you're gonna die or something. Look, it's super black for some reason.
There's a liquid in there. It's
Probably the conditioner, yeah.
Oh, let's see. This is very weird. Oh, they gone, my baby. So what you think you're gonna do with that? Oh.
I'm about to piss somebody off. I'm about to piss somebody off. Woo, I'm about to go in on her. Are y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? I'm just saying. Listen, first of all, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get down to the nitty gritty, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolutely ridiculous. But to add insult to injury, you got a grown ass woman who decides to put Gorilla Glue in her hair. Now, can you imagine? And before we even get to that, lay this whole thing out for you guys that do not know what the hell is going on. This grown ass woman who's over 30, okay, who's over 30. Let me give her this love real quick. Come here, girl. Come here. Miss Brown, come here. Who's over 30 years old. She's old enough to make decisions at local restaurants, being a bus driver, being an Uber driver. That means she's old enough to make decisions that can affect you and your children, their lives, their safety. Can you imagine how she would put your life in danger, your child's life in danger when she doesn't care about her own? Can you imagine if that glue would have got in her eye, would have got in her mouth? It was bad enough that she waited a month to get help. This is how you know when somebody is crazy as hell, toxic as shit, a narcissist. And this is what makes it so bad, y'all. This is what makes this so bad. Kimberly said, that girl 40. Huh? That girl is 40 years old. I want you guys to think about this. We're going to talk about this shit in a different, it's in a different format. In the only way that we can do it in regards to tough love. We got to give it to her. Because I don't see a lot of people calling this a scam, saying that she was doing this for clout, saying that, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, she raised over 20K on GoFundMe, so she chasing her bag. But you know what all I can think about, man? Can you imagine her ex-boyfriend and what the fuck he's saying? I want to put this in a better perspective, guys, because sometimes we don't get conversations like this. We don't get conversations like this. Can you imagine what her boyfriend is saying about the Gorilla Glue girl? You know what I think that motherfucker is saying? He's saying, you know what? She was toxic in the relationship. She was a narcissist in the relationship. She made bad choices in the relationship. She was chasing clout in the relationship. Oh my God, I'm about to piss somebody off. Y'all thinking this shit just started? No. We got to talk about this. Think about this. She was making, there was tracks of this bullshit during her past relationship. She made revisions while she was in the relationship. Let me ask y'all something. You ever tell yourself, you know what, motherfucker? You an ex for a reason. You ever think about somebody who contacts you out the blue and says, hey, how you doing, stranger? You know, they have to hit you with that. How you doing, stranger? And then when they call you, you're like, no, what's up? What's going on? And they like, oh, I just wanted to check on you, see how you was doing. I'm good. How you doing? What's up? And it's like, when they get to talking to you, you start remembering and reminiscing how toxic and how bad they were. And you start recalling why the fuck they're an ex for a reason. I can assure you that her boyfriend, any one of her boyfriends, I don't give a fuck if it was middle school, elementary school, college, somebody is looking at that shit and saying, damn, that's ridiculous. How toxic can you be? How crazy can you be? How delusional and dysfunctional can you be to say, I'm just going to spray this gorilla glue in my head. But see, here's the thing. The issue is that I noticed that there is not a lot of people holding her responsible. Can you imagine that? And then here's the thing, how quickly people raise money for her to do whatever. I'm just saying. Melissa says, you know what? I think everyone said that was ridiculous. Well, here's the thing, Melissa. I've seen a lot of content creators say, you know what? You know, y'all, you know, she's a grown woman and she makes mistakes. Are you fucking serious? That ain't no mistake. That was purposely done. She didn't pick up the wrong bottle. She purposely went and got fucking, first of all, I don't know why you would have spray Gorilla Glue just laying around the house anyway. But the fact of the matter is, you're telling me as a 40-year-old woman that you have no responsibility. You know what I didn't see yet, gentlemen? Let me talk about this. You know what I did not see this woman do yet? Get live and say, listen, I fucked this up royally. And tell us really why you did this. Was this a scam? Was this a scam? You raised over $20,000. What with? Because the doctor did that shit for free. So you did. To me, this is what narcissists and toxic people do, right? And they set this tone for other people to follow. How many people want to bet, right? How many people want to bet that there's going to be somebody else that puts Gorilla Glue in their hair now that they know they can get the shit out? Think about that. Now that they know they can get the shit out, they're going to put Gorilla Glue in their hair now. It's going to be the Gorilla Glue challenge. What should have happened with this woman is she should have been fucking drugged. That's what should have happened. She should have been talked about. She should have been ridiculed. But no, what we want to do is we want to show support. Well, my thing about it, it's a lot of people always screaming about deadbeat dads and deadbeat moms and child support. Well, why you ain't raising no goddamn GoFundMe for that? Why you ain't doing that if you really want to help people out? I heard Beyonce done chimed in. I heard other celebrities done chimed in. You know, let me send you a wig. Let me send you a couple dollars. And I'm trying to figure out why, if this 40-year-old deliberately does something, why the fuck is it everybody else's responsibility to pull her out of harm's way? Just curious. Why do we feel the need to want to rescue somebody who says, I don't give a fuck about my own self? I don't care about my own self. But we don't do it for nobody else. I'm just saying, we don't do it for nobody else, but we're willing to say, let me give you some money. Let me give you some money. Let me hook you up. But let's really roll. Let's go deeper into this shit, right? Let's go deeper into this shit. So can you imagine, okay, her ex-boyfriend looking at these shenanigans saying, this is why I made you my ex. Because you're toxic, because you're dysfunctional, because you make deliberate bad choices. How many of you all have a toxic narcissist ex? Somebody that makes the bad choices. Now, this woman has admittedly said that she put this fucking glue in her head and kept it in her hair for a month. I'm about to piss somebody. This grown ass woman, this 4-year-old woman, left this bullshit in her hair for motherfucking a month. How many people know people that do fuck shit, and when you tell them that they do fuck shit, they want to ignore the fact that they wrong? How many of her friends told her, girl, you are fucking stupid. You need to go get help. You need to get that shit out your hair. You need to get to some professional fucking help. You know what this woman decided to do? She decided to do some TikTok challenges. That's what she wanted to do. This is how toxic people operate. And I want to show you guys something because, see, this is the type of woman that will call you up right? And say, hey, boo, you missed me. I was just thinking, hey, stranger. And a guy like me would start thinking of all of the fuck shit she did in a relationship. All the times that she was wrong as shit and she waited months and years and hours and days and seconds before she even corrected the situation. Is this the type of woman that you feel like is a reasonable, logical woman? I don't understand how we don't place blame. Like it's like we don't hold people accountable for their actions. We talking about now. Because to me, there is a reason that you are an ex. Somebody identified that you was not up to par. Somebody identified that you didn't come mustard, that you wasn't on the same wavelength they were. So they let your punk ass go. Can you imagine looking at this woman and looking at the level of fuckery and foolery that she's willing to put herself through? Can you imagine what she put the other person through? I'm about to piss somebody off. Think about that. Can you imagine if she does it to herself? What the fuck would she do to somebody else? Think about it. That shit is scary that there are people in relationships right now that are dealing with people like this that are so dysfunctional. Of course, we know that the Gorilla Glue girl is a motherfucking entity that's happened. Shut the fuck up. We understand that. We're equating that to a deeper conversation. Tough love. Can you imagine being in a situation or a relationship with a person that does fuck shit like this and expect you to stay with them? Expect you to say, oh, I'm here for the fuck shit, for the foolery. Can you imagine start wanting to open a business with a person like this? Wanting to raise children with a person like this? I know this wasn't the conversation you thought that was going to happen. This shit get deep around here. We in the deep end of the motherfucking ocean. Stay with me. Can you imagine spending time with a woman that will deliberately do some fuck shit to showcase, guess what? I'm going to get me some clout from this. This lady got $20,000 for what? Then had the audacity to say, I'ma sue the Gorilla Glue company. Are you fucking serious? You better sit your punk ass down somewhere. Who raised you? I'm on some real shit right. I'm about to piss somebody off. I want all the smoke right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking at this grown ass woman and not holding her accountable. If you're willing to put your own self in harm's way, imagine this woman working at a local restaurant. You go, you want a nice steak. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you like lobster, you like shrimp, whatever you like, huh? Hey, my leg. And she working in the kitchen. She ain't cooking your steak properly. You know what I'm saying? She not her hands. She going in the bathroom, not washing her fucking hands. Huh? Imagine the level of risk she's willing to put you through if she's willing to put herself through. I want y'all to let that shit breathe for a second. Huh? Imagine the foolery and fuckery she's willing to put you through because she's willing to put herself through. Excuses. This is not a fucking 8-year-old. This is a person that can drive a vehicle. Now we're saying a moving vehicle is on the road and she's operating that shit. And all you trying to do is get home. All you trying to do is get home from the club, from a good time with your friends. And this person right here who's willing to put Gorilla Glue in her hair, you don't think she's going to drive intoxicated? Do you think she's going to be paying attention to the road? She's willing to risk it all. I'm just to risk it all. And at what point in time do we hold motherfuckers responsible, willing to risk it. You better figure that shit. You better figure that shit out, sister. But I want to ask you guys right now, how many of your exes are just like this? Which is the reason why you say, bro, sis, I'm good. Do you? You are ex for a reason. I don't want no more pussy. I don't want no more dick. I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm living my best life. How many of you guys have exes like this that are extremely toxic, extremely narcissist? Think about that. She don't give a fuck about you. She don't care about her own health. And the thing about it is people don't hold people accountable, which is why it's so crazy. Let me give y'all some backstory, man. I had an ex contact me, right? Ex contacts me and say, hey, Mario, what's going on? How you doing, stranger? Ha, 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 right? Trying to do small talk and shit, right? And I'm like, so what's up? What's good? It's like, yeah, I finally got around to raising up my credit score, and I'm, getting ready to buy a house and and trying to do it. And I cut her off, not to be disrespectful, y'all, not to be a jackass, y'all, but I ain't trying to hear that shit. You an ex for a reason. You a fucking ex for a reason. Listen, when I tried to help you with your credit score, you didn't want to hear me. When I was talking to you about your FICO score, you said, fuck you, I ain't trying to worry about no FICO score. I'm trying to motherfucking be an Instagram model. You wasn't worried about that shit, right? Now you got a new car. Great. Congratulations. Good for you. But when I took you to the fucking lot and say, look, I'll put the money down for you to get a car. So when we were together, you didn't want to be grown. You didn't want to adult up. You didn't want to level up. But now that you're not with me, you want to call me back and tell me that you've leveled up. Well, the level that you've reached, I've surpassed. Let me say this again for the people in the back. I say again, the level that you've reached now, I've surpassed. I'm just saying. You got to think about this. Don't say he sound like motherfucking nothing but what it is that I'm saying. Think about this, y'all. Think about this. Imagine your ex reaching out to you, telling you they living their best life right now. That's great, but I'm telling you right now, anybody that was already living their best life don't give a fuck if their ex is living their best life now. Because then you was a toxic person. Then you was a narcissist. Then you wasn't worried about credit. Then you wasn't goddamn worried about having good sex and traveling and raising kids and being productive. You were worried about being dysfunctional. You was worried about arguing and fighting and fussing, being full of drama. Y'all got to think about this lady on the screen right now. Can you imagine what she brought to the table? We talk about a lot about bringing things to the table. What this person brings, what the fuck do you think this lady brought to the table? Now watch somebody try to defend her. How can you say she didn't bring anything positive to the table? Shut the fuck! I'm about to piss somebody off. We're not making no excuses. No excuses. You are willing to put yourself in harm's way, ladies and gentlemen. 9 times out of 10, you are willing to put some harm's way. You are willing to exhort somebody else's energy to your fuckery and foolery, to your level of dysfunction. So if you're an ex of mine, don't call me. Don't call me. You are an ex for a reason, because you couldn't get right. So don't call me. If you really are leveling up and you really are having a good life now, live your best life now. Live your best life now. But I'm telling you right now, this lady held liable. And I hope to God, if she tries to sue the goddamn Gorilla Glue company, I hope they tear her ass off the frame and make her ass an example. So she read that 20K she raised. All the shit that we can raise money for, we raising money for somebody who deliberately puts herself in harm's way. Get the fuck out of here. Are y'all serious? Right? Hit that like button, goddammit. We got some shit to talk about. We got all of this shit about black men and black women, and they ain't shit, and they ain't this, and they ain't that. But we got people, human beings just like this, that's willing to risk it all. And then say, oh, well, I got to GoFundMe, so, hit the GoFundMe. To do what? To do what? You put yourself in harm's way. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Has anybody ever heard the word karma? I say the word karma. Let that lady get her karma. Let that lady get what the fuck is coming to her. Because if I was her ex, I would be sitting back and say, man, this shit is stupid, but she already was doing this shit. How many of you all have men and women that are exes that you know for a fact when something happens, you already be like, man, they used to do that shit. That ain't nothing new. I'm just saying. That ain't nothing new. I already knew that they was full of shit. They was doing that dumb shit goddamn a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 6 years ago. That ain't nothing new. Because here's the thing about it, man. If you don't give a fuck about your own safety, how the fuck you gonna give a fuck about mine? That's probably somebody's aunt, somebody's daughter, somebody's girlfriend. You're putting glue in your hair and leaving there for a whole fucking month to think about this, right? Wash your happy ass, right? You in the shower, you taking a bath, and you reaching all of those good places that you know is nasty and fun. Are you telling me they ain't have sex in a month? Look, bro, look, I'm about to piss somebody off. I'm going to say what I said again because some of y'all do not listen very well, and you need to hear this 2 times. I said, you telling me that this lady did not have sex in a month? Mario, the fuck does that, what does that got to do with anything, Mario? Where are you going with this? Sit down and pay attention. I'm about to learn you today. You mean to tell me she didn't have sex with the opposite sex or with goddamn her sex? She didn't have no sex at all for a whole month. Now, we know that she was doing TikTok challenges, right? TikTok challenges. I keep saying TikTok for some reason. So you're telling me she was not in a close vicinity of no one sexually that may have said, damn, this shit stink. This shit stinks. Or felt embarrassed, said you don't hold people accountable. Fellas, can you imagine going, matter of fact, fellas and ladies, can you imagine going down on somebody and their private stink? Are you still going to continue to act? God damn, can I talk to some grown-ups? Hit the like button, god damn it. I'm about to piss somebody off. Can you imagine going down on somebody and they have a funky ass odor, chitlin juice smell, garbage truck smell, rotten ass peaches in the back of the refrigerator smell, dirty ass draws smell? Huh? You going down there think you about to do your due. You have to be the motherfucking hero for the night. And you say, open your legs. Get ready for the goddamn ride. And you smell this bullshit, this odor from hell, this purple and green fungus growing. I'm about to piss somebody off. I'm talking about it in here right now. I'm talking about somebody in here right now. But can you imagine somebody saying, yo, hey, let's have sex. Just off that alone, her head was already hard after 24 hours. You understand what I'm saying? So you ain't washed your hair for a whole month. So whatever the smell that you had was locked in. Because of course, the water is not protruding up under through your hair. So now you're fucking locked into whatever smell you got, unless you Febrezing that shit. Were you, Miss Brown, were you Febrezing that shit? Did you Febreze the top of your head? I want to know what's going on, y'all. We got to talk about, hit the like button, God damn it. Stop playing with me. It's a different type of conversation. It's a little bit tough. I'm not letting Miss Brown off the hook. You raised 20K. You think you about to go against a Fortune 500 company and say, I'm about to sue y'all because y'all didn't tell me this wasn't good for the hair. Oh my God. Oh my God. You gonna sue them because you didn't read the disclaimer label? The warning label? Motherfucker, you know what? Fuck you know what? I'm way ahead of my time right now talking to you guys like this. Let me apologize, right? I'm about to piss somebody off. I'm gonna say what the hell I want to say. This is my shit. She didn't need no fucking disclaimer. She didn't need no warning label. Fuck it. Did you see what the fuck that's supposed to do? Did you see that shit what that shit's supposed to put together and hold together? You could have read what the fuck the Gorilla Glue product does and knew that. Hey, I ain't putting this shit in my head. Where the fuck does she work at? What test is she passing? Does she have a degree? I want to know these things because these things are important to me because I want to make sure my children don't go to her school. Is that a public school she went to? I want to know what school it was. I want everybody fired. I want everybody fucking fired. This lady lacks accountability. She's going to come from this right here, and now I'm going to be on a talk show. I'm going to start doing blogs. I'm going to write a book, Living with Gorilla Glue. I'm just saying, I'm being real right now. While she was breezing her shit, getting shots in the stinky weather, the dude wearing the gas mask, or if it was a girl with a strap on, she wearing a gas mask, somehow, I'm taking one for the team. I'm taking one for the team. Who the fuck lives with you that says, yo, yeah, I see you still got that glue in your hair. Yeah, I know it's been about 2 weeks. Yeah, it's still looking good, though. It's still slick. It's still good. Yeah, you still good, sis. Oh, you know what? This how you know a motherfucker ain't got no friends, y'all. This how you know a motherfucker ain't got no real friends, y'all. When they'll let you get to this point right here. Ladies, stop trying to look good for these dudes, putting yourself through all this hardship, throwing all this shit in your head and your eyes and your butt and your chest, trying to be living your best life. Let me look like Cardi B. Let me look like Nicki Minaj. Let me look like Megan Thee Stallion. My thing about it is you better look like your motherfucking self. Because this lady right here said, you know what? I done seen somebody hair slick down on Atlanta Housewives, and my shit about to be slick too. You know what? This Gorilla Glue will work. This Gorilla Glue is necessary. Can you imagine what child is looking at this shit saying, well, if I use this, I could get it out? Think about this. I know we joking, we having a good time, but I want to really ask you guys something because you know that children are impressionable. So there is someone thinking, well, I can use a little bit of Gorilla Glue if she used the whole head. So I'm a tester. Think about that. A lot of people are saying in the chat room, goddamn it, hey, she got the surgery for free. So that means she got 20K plus free. And she's talking about suing the manufacturer, talking about they did not put on the warning label that the Gorilla Glue was not for your hair. Man, I'm about to piss somebody off. Lady, is you retarded? Is you special ed? Man, y'all go to church up in here, man. I don't really want to go to church. Y'all about to make me go to church. I swear to God, y'all about to make me go to church. Because this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. Somebody should be roasting the shit out of her ass. Because a lot of people saying, man, this is a scam. You know, don't buy into the scam. This is some bullshit. Don't buy into it. My whole thing about it is I get the scam part. But I guess my thought process about this shit is, man, this shit's stupid. Like dumb. Y'all gonna make me go to church. Matter of fact, I think that's exactly what I want to do is go to church because I think it's important that we take her to God. It's important. God. Let's take her to God real quick, because I think that it's very important that we do this. It's very important. It's very important that we take her to God. Let's take her to God real quick, because I think it's important. Shit. Let's do this real quick. Take her to God. Because sometimes, you gotta let people know, you ain't playing games. Hold on, let's take her real quick. Cause you know her as Gorilla Glue Girl, we know her as Miss Brown. Somebody tell Miss Brown, tough love church about to go down. Somebody get Miss Brown, bring her to the front pulpit. We about to pray for Miss Brown. Miss Brown, seem like some things you should have known when you was growing up. Somebody should have took the time to take to the Lord, Miss Brown. Can I talk to you? I don't know how high you was. I said you must have been high. I said you must have been higher than a 747. It must have been high. I mean, super high.
Preach, Pastor,
high. Somebody should have prayed for you. We're going to take this thing to church right now.
Come on, Pastor, preach.
We're going to take this church right now.
Come on, Pastor.
Oh, Lord. All I want to do right now is take some time to talk to you. Somebody come to the front right now and bring your Gorilla Glue. I want to see something right now. So it seems like you don't know, as a grown adult, you can't use those type of products. You want somebody, anybody, to write it down right now. I'm going to need a deacon. I'm going to need a first lady. I'm going to need a pastor to come on down right now.
Talk to him, Pastor.
Can the church say, don't say amen, say warning sign, say disclaimer, say we'll burn your scalp, say we'll lock your shit down, say we'll make it for the rest of your life. Can somebody say eternity? I can. Eternity will burn your esophagus. If you go, you won't pity. I can't give you no pity. I'm gonna give you laughs. I'm gonna give you jokes. I might give you some tough love, but I ain't gonna be in the court with you. Can somebody say, you's a dumb motherfucker? You's an idiot. You must have lost your mind. I'm about to piss somebody off. This is what we do when we seeking attention. Do we start the clout chasing? Put bullshit. We put bullshit in our hair. Can anybody help me out?
Talk to him, Pastor.
You can't read. You didn't
Pastor.
know the shit was bad. Something wrong with you.
Something wrong with you.
Something wrong with you. I guess you didn't go to that day in school when they was saying, not you. This ain't good for you.
Speak, Pastor.
I want to know who raised. I want to know who brought you in this world. They're embarrassed right now. If I was your daddy, if I was your mama, I would whoop your ass. I would whoop your ass. I would Facebook Live it. I would YouTube it. I would TikTok challenge. Whoop the glue girl ass. Whoop the glue girl ass. Hashtag. You the dumb motherfucker. You're not gonna make it. With a glue head. Where you gonna go? Cause we know your face. I'm gonna say take your hat off.
Take it off.
Say take your mask off.
Take it off.
Might as well go ahead and die. What you got is worse. I say worse than the coronavirus.
Talk, Pastor.
Shit gonna burn your scalp. Pap. We gonna see your brains. Can you say Night of the Walking Dead? Night of the Walking Dead. Night of the Walking Dead. Somebody call somebody. She ain't gonna make it. I hope you ain't got no kids. I hope you ain't got no kids, Mr. Brown. Moment of silence. Talk to him, pal. Talk to him, pal. The only reason I did a moment of silence because somebody come from the back in the tabernacle and say, tabernacle, I'm coming back. She dumber than dumb. She rooted and loose. She crazy than everybody. I don't know what else to tell you. But for 2021, you done the dumbest thing. You wanted clout. You got our attention. You want clout? Because you's a dumb motherfucker. I don't care if you black. I don't care if you white. Anybody, everybody decide to put glue on their motherfucking head. You can't sue nobody. Hey. What court you gonna go to? Where you gonna go? They gonna say you can't read. You can't read. They say you can't see. You can't see. They gonna say you must be stupid. Must be retarded. Something wrong with you. Now you want money. You done got a lawyer. You said I'm gonna sue you because they didn't say you can't use an eye. You can't use on your hair. You can't on your butt eye. But I'ma tell you here, you gonna go to hell. Everybody gonna know. Here come blue girl. Here come the blue girl.
Woman planning now to sue. Replace her usual hairspray. Gorilla Glue question on how to solve her hair dilemma involved rubbing alcohol, which then landed the 40-year-old in the ER. Fox 46 chief legal correspondent Seema Iyer is here to tell us about this lawsuit, how it came to be. We think well, I shouldn't even say lawsuit yet, right?
That is correct, Paige. All we know is that she has hired a lawyer, but it's really important that we look at the timeline to determine if that lawsuit will in fact stick. Now, this 40-year-old woman, she sprayed the Gorilla Glue into her hair, replacing her normal hairspray over a month ago. Then last Thursday, she did a TikTok video, and she says that she used Gorilla Glue. So that's an admission. It's really important that we know that. She admits to using Gorilla Glue. She says she washed her hair 15 times approximately in a month after that this incident occurred. And then after this TikTok video, which was seen by over 18 million people, at that point, a Gorilla Glue Twitter account, it's not a verified Twitter account, but it says Gorilla Glue, they recommended that she use rubbing alcohol, saturate her head with rubbing alcohol. She went to the ER after that.
So it's been a month since this actually happened.
Over a month, yeah.
Does that factor in here at all in terms of how much time passed from when this occurred and when she put it on social media?
Paige, you ask the best legal questions. Okay, yes it does. Yes it does, because it's very important, Paige, that number one, if you are injured, you warn the other party. She never warned Gorilla Glue in a timely fashion. Then we have to look at that month. Were there any intervening circumstances? She washed it. What did she wash it with? What was she exposed to? All this needs to be looked at by a court of law. And then finally, notice. She never gave them notice to rectify the problem.
Couldn't rectify.
Before you go to, because I know that you don't think that there's much merit to this case.
No merit.
Then why does a lawyer take it? And people are speculating a lawyer might take it for the same reason we think she might have done this, or some people think she might have done this, right?
Publicity.
Oh,
Publicity is an intoxicant in of itself. And to all you kids out there, stay away from the hairspray. Try coconut oil instead.
Oh, Lord, coconut oil. Lord, have mercy. I don't know what to tell y'all. I do not know what to tell y'all. We had to take it to church. Sometimes the message need to come from God. Huh? Sometimes the message need to come a little bit from the high. Maybe she won't listen to us, y'all. Maybe sometimes she need to be held accountable by the Father, by the angels. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just saying right now, okay? I'm just saying right now, I get it. You know what I'm saying? We all want to look our best. We all want to make sure that we feel our best. And sometimes we go to the extreme. We go to the max. But I'm telling you right now, anything, I say again, anything that's going to cause you this much pain and embarrassment is probably not worth it. Anything that is going to cause you this much pain and this embarrassment is probably not worth it. But somebody probably would say, you know what, man, when someone's dysfunctional, they don't realize the end result. They don't look at the big picture. So I want to say this right now. If you're dealing with someone in your life right now, whether it's an ex, whether it's a family member, whether a friend of me, a naysayer, I'm telling you right now, separate yourself. Let them drown by their motherfucking self. Let them drown. I'm about to piss somebody off. Let them drown by their motherfucking self because they can't get right. If you want to argue, fuss, fight, be about drama and gossip, stay that shit over there. Keep that dysfunctional shit over there. You are an ex for a reason. Don't come around me. Don't come around my kids. Don't come around my job. Don't come around my church. Don't come around where I shop at. Don't come around my friends. Don't come around my home. Leave me alone. That's what you got to tell people sometimes. I'm good. No. I'm good. I'm living my best life without you. Because if you're willing to pour glue in your motherfucking head, imagine what you're willing to do to me. I'm just saying. I don't want you cooking my grits with no fucking glue. I'm just saying. We can't even have sex because the smell is just unbearable. We can't go to the movies with that shit. You sticking to the seats and shit. We can't go to church and praise the Lord. Imagine the pastor trying to pray for you and his hand gets stuck on your motherfucking forehead. You got to think about what you're doing. Then you got a long-ass ponytail. What you going to do with that ponytail? You should have been happy all that weight came off of your head. If I was her, honestly, right now, I would definitely do a live explaining she fucked up. I mean, really, truly humble herself. Don't do this, advising not only fucking adults, but kids. This is not cool. This was not fun. I feel ashamed. I'm embarrassed. Don't fucking be up there like, oh yeah, now, you know, and I'm not saying don't get your bag. If people want to pay you for your story, then you do you. My thought process is a lot of times we get clout in the wrong ways. We do shit in the wrong ways. It's always about a bunch of negativity. You 40 years old, baby girl. You ain't got time for this shit. It be killing me because these type of people be like, oh, I ain't got time for no drama in my life. I ain't about those bad vibes, positive vibes only. And they do shit like this. Ain't nothing about this motherfucking can that look hair friendly. I'm about to piss somebody off. Ain't nothing about this motherfucking can that look friendly. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what type of hair you get. I don't even think you can put this shit on a gorilla. This shit is crazy. Ain't nothing about this can. The whole can looks scary. The can look like some fucking Halloween type shit. Nothing about this can looks hair friendly. You exactly right. Hit that like button. Stop playing with me, goddammit. We got to have this conversation. She needs some fucking tough love. She might need a hug, goddammit. Let me send her a virtual hug. This is ridiculous. All for what? Again, some people saying it's a scam. Some people saying, hey, she's just trying to get her followers up on Instagram. Bro, I get you, but suppose they couldn't get that shit out. Suppose the end result of getting that shit out would have left you looking like this. Ain't no way. Huh? You went from a full head of hair to this, goddammit. I'm just saying, something to think about, y'all. People doing anything for clout, but I want to just focus on the fact that, you know what I'm saying, these people, this person right here represents your crazy ass ex, your toxic ass ex, your dysfunctional ass ex. And you kept on saying, you know what, bro, any moment now, I'm just going to say, fuck it, and I'm just going to fucking leave. I'm tired of this dumb shit. I'm tired of going through this shit. I'm tired of every day going through the rigmarole. And then this is like, man, this is just a confirmation. Can you imagine her boyfriend saying, this is why I left your retarded ass, your dysfunctional, gossiping, drama-filled ass. You don't care about shit. And you thought this shit was cool. Y'all got to think about this, man. Y'all got to think about this. That shit is crazy. That's another level of crazy. I know everybody's like, what can I do for 2021 to really motherfucking put myself out there, really get my name out there? And you want to be known as the Gorilla Glue girl. Is that what we're striving to become? I'm just saying, is that what we're supposed to be elevating ourselves, leveling ourselves up to be? This showcases a lack of knowledge, a lack of concern for self, a lack of ability to understand one's worth, a lack of love, a lack of accountability, a level of disgust to the point where I'm not going to read shit I'm putting in my hair. Ladies, think about that. I'm not going to read shit that's getting put in my hair, that's going to touch my scalp, that's going to be right next to my ears, my mouth, that I'm trying to get my fingers through. You mean to tell me it takes over a week to figure out you need help? Oh my, I'm about to piss somebody off. It takes over a week to, as a 40-year-old woman, I didn't say black woman because I'm not putting them down. That's not what this is about. We're talking about an idiot, not a woman who made a mistake, a woman who chose to make a mistake. Nobody forced you. But what we really want to look at how toxic people are. And I'm not just talking about women. I'm talking about men and women, people in general, motherfucking adults in general. And these are the people are trying to build relationships with. People that, like this, you're having children with. Toxic motherfuckers like this. Somebody says it's called self-hatred. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. I'm sorry if I ain't calling out everybody's names, but listen, I'm about to piss somebody. Stay focused, goddammit. Fuck your name getting calling out. We got a conversation that needs to be had right now. I need you to do two things. If you don't know what tough love is, this is tough love. Hit that like button, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications anytime that I go live. This is very important. Tag your friend, tell a friend. It's time to hold people accountable because you have toxic people like this and people be wondering why your relationship ain't last. Why can't y'all get along? You don't think this lady need any professional help? You don't think, whoa. Hold on, Woodson. You don't know me like that, player. I ain't giving nobody a fucking pass. Okay, we're talking about this woman's actions. Her color don't to me. Think about this. This is a different type of channel. All right, player? Type of a channel, goddammit. We're talking about a person's actions that is toxic and that is harmful to not only themselves, but for the people that surround them. Because if you're not worrying about who you the fuck are and what the fuck you do, then you're not going to be worried about somebody else's safety. You got a spray can full of fucking glue. Well, do you got any kids in the house? Was that glue put up so that way the kids can't get to it? Did you spray that shit and make sure that, you know what I'm saying, nobody else was standing around? Suppose you would have sprayed that shit and some of that would have gotten your eye. Then what? The whole mechanism is stupid. The whole way that this thing came about was dumb. And if we as adults don't say that was fucking stupid and say it was stupid out loud so other people can understand, we don't support that fuck shit. I'm not giving you a motherfucking dollar. I'm not giving you a motherfucking dollar. And since your surgery was free, ain't shit else got to do with me. Kudos. I'm glad you got out of it. I'm glad that you got your motherfucking, you can feel your motherfucking hair and you can wash your motherfucking head. Kudos to you. I'm not wishing her harm. I'm hoping that she gets the help that she needs, the professional help that she needs. And anyone that has that type of mentality, there are fuck boys and fuck girls out there that do this type of shit. And these are the people that you put inside relationships and you wonder why it's not working. You wonder why your energy is so low every day from arguing and dealing with fuck shit. Because people like this think that shit is relevant, thinking that the dysfunctional shit is the way to do it. Do you not know that there's people out there that like to argue so that way they can fuck at night? Am I teaching somebody? They love to keep up drama because that's a high for them. It's a high for them. And that's how they function in dysfunction. They function in dysfunction. See, you'll lose somebody trying to say this is what black women do, knowing damn well that we have white people that do fucked up shit as well. So you'll lose someone, Woodson, when you start saying this is what black women do, this is what black men do. We always have those conversations and we derail the conversation by saying this one particular agenda. This ain't have nothing to do with her being black. This is a person that is confused and need professional help. This motherfucking is tough love. This ain't racial love. This ain't man love, female love. This is tough fucking love. So if you're a human, you get in this fucking smoke. We got to stop that shit. We got to stop trying to pit ourselves against one another. No, we call out the fuck shit, period. If you've done some fuck shit, we gonna call it out. And what she did was some fuck shit because your children, I can almost guarantee you that if they have a social media account, listen to me. If they have a social media account, they've ran across this lady. So here's the thing, and I want you to hear me and hear me fucking well. What happens when your child says, she put Gorilla Glue in her hair, so I'm going to try another chemical product. I'm going to try it too because I want to go viral. Do you see the bigger picture now? Do you understand where I'm going with this shit at? This is a woman that you're dating. This is a motherfucker that you're dating, bringing in your household around your children. Fuck it. This is the mother of your children doing fuck shit like this. This is an aunt or a friend of the family. You think these kids looking at this shit as, ha ha, he, no. I want to do this to go viral too. You think I'm looking at this, I want to do this to get a gun me and for somebody to raise 20K plus for me too. Do you understand that the picture is deeper now? What you talking about? What you talking about? I don't do it like those other social media platforms. We talk deeper over here. We're going to have some fun. We're going to joke. We're going to cry. But at the end of the day, we're going to get something out of this shit. Make sure that your children know that this is some fuck shit. This is not what adults do. Make sure if you got a weak-minded person around you that say, you know what is a good way to raise some money? Well, how about you put some chemicals in your hair and keep it in your hair for a month and then do some TikTok challenges and think that shit cool. Somebody is thinking this is okay. So something like this needs to happen so someone can know, yo, bro, that shit wasn't cool. That shit wasn't cool, bro. Can you imagine your fucking 7-year-old, your 10-year-old, 13-year-old says, man, how can I get famous? What can I do to outdo her? Come on, bro. I'm going to put semen in my head. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Suppose they put something in their motherfucking hair that eat through their motherfucking scalp. You don't know what's going on. You just walk in the fucking room and your goddamn child's fucking head is bleeding, or they ain't waking the fuck up. This lady is 40 fucking years old and lacks accountability. But I can almost guarantee you she had the responsibility of something in her community that could have caused harm to someone in her community. That means just operating a vehicle. She chooses poor judgment. And instead of holding her responsible, we paid her to fuck off. Here's $20,000 for you being stupid as fuck, for you being irresponsible as shit, for you thinking that looking good at any cost and any measure is fucking good. Here's $20K for your troubles, ma'am. That ain't a fucking black thing. That's someone that don't know their self-worth. I don't know who raised her. She could have been raised in a fucking white family. I don't know where the fuck she was in fucking Oriental family. We don't know that. She dismissed everything. Oh, well, that's what black women do. That's what black men do. At some point in time, we got to look at human nature. And this person that doesn't understand their value, their worth. So it might take something like this, a little tough love, to get this person on the right track. That shit ain't cool. And nobody should have gave her a motherfucking dime. All expenses paid. The flight out there, the flight back, the hotel she stayed in, the surgery she got, all of that shit was free. So what is the $20K for? What is the $20K for? This is by any means necessary. This is being famous by any means. Somebody else has this picture of being famous, and you watch the next extreme thing that happens because somebody wanted to be famous. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, make sure that your children know better. Make sure that your partner, your family, your friends, they know better. And check on them. Check on your people, because shit like this is happening. You know what I'm saying? Shit like this is happening. And again, we can't count anybody else's coins. But the fact of the matter is, man, this shit is dangerous. And you need to make sure that you're not in harm's way because somebody else decided to be a dumbass. I said what I said. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is Tough Love. I am Mario J. Until next time, man, y'all adult up. Peace.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what'll I make you?